Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Wright Flyer audio blog. This is your captain, Randy Wright, and I would like to thank you for tuning in to this brief message. We have oftentimes stated on past episodes of our radio program that the United States of America is a nation of laws and not of men. In other words, America recognizes that everyone is to be treated equally under the law. In fact, this doctrine is known as equal protection under the law. It represents a quintessential aspect of our national character, heritage, spirit, and identity. Without this core component of our nation, we would not be who we are as a nation and a people. We now find that this central component of the American identity is under attack. The federal government no longer feels bound by this doctrine and is willing to do anything within its power to disregard it. That is in direct violation of the clear and concise language contained within the four corners of the United States Constitution. Pursuant to Article 6, Clause 2, the Constitution itself composes the supreme law of the land. Through such rogue actions, the government is attempting to fundamentally redefine the purpose and scope of their power. In the end, it is we the people who suffer as a direct result of this sort of outlandish conduct. A perfect example of this is a recent occurrence with the Department of Justice, or DOJ, and its resistance to a court order to provide ethics trainings for its lawyers, while also wishing to hide the names of illegal aliens whom have been granted amnesty. As a licensed private attorney, I'm required to have ethics training on a yearly basis. Why should this not also be required of governmental attorneys who practice before the courts on a daily basis? It seems as though they are attempting to make an exception for themselves. That goes against the entire notion of equal protection under the law. Indeed, this is the sort of behavior which has been alienating huge swaths of the American electorate. They feel as though the government is doing everything within its power to separate itself from the people. Our government is supposed to be the servant of the people, yet they act as though the reality is the direct and polar opposite of this fact. Such behavior cannot continue. It is beginning to cause irreparable harm to our Republican form of government. It is the duty and responsibility of the people, in their capacity as popular sovereigns, to take corrective action. I fully realize that this is easier said than done. The government has overzealously regulated the people to prevent them from accomplishing their civic duties and obligations. That is one of the primary reasons why the Fabian socialists have worked non-stop towards fundamentally transforming this once thriving and flourishing representative republic of ours. They seek our capitulation. However, they underestimate the true caliber of the American spirit. We must come together, standing shoulder to shoulder, and send a resounding message of solidarity and unity to the government. It is within our power to tell them no. That is what our founding fathers would expect of us, yet we have been slow to act. Complacency and fear have placed us in our current untenable situation. In a sense, we've allowed ourselves to be lulled into thinking that some messianic figure will sweep down from providence above and save us. We must divorce ourselves of such notions. No singular individual or entity may save us. That duty is ours, and ours alone. The sooner we realize this, the better off we'll be as a nation and people. Once we do realize this, then we can begin the process of returning our country to the path toward prosperity.